Hello! Welcome to the live class. Today we're going to learn travel English. We will read a story about Sarah and Michael, two friends with a passion for travel. They were thrilled to embark on a journey to explore the vibrant city of New York. Let's follow their adventure from the beginning. Are you ready? Getting ready. Sarah says, "Michael, did you pack your passport? We don't want to forget it." Michael says, "Of course, Sarah. It's right here in my carry-on. And I made sure to grab the tickets too." Sarah and Michael meticulously organized their packing, ensuring they had all the essentials: passports, tickets, and travel-sized toiletries. They also double-checked their itinerary and travel insurance, leaving no room for uncertainty. Excitement filled the air as they discussed their plans and anticipated the adventure that awaited them. Okay, Michael says, "Hey, did you remember to notify your bank about our travel dates? Last time, my card got temporarily blocked." "Good catch, Michael. I'll do that right away to avoid any issues." Okay, so we have some vocabulary for the first part of the story, the getting ready part of the story. We have some vocabulary words, such as passport. What's a passport? Do you know? Tell us in the comments if you know. A passport is a government-issued document that certifies the identity and nationality of the holder, the person. It allows individuals to travel internationally and serves as proof of citizenship. So, do you have your passport? Do you use it to travel? Tell us in the comments if you use your passport a lot. Karen says you need a passport when you travel to another country. Yes, Karen. You are right. Thank you so much for your comment. The second vocabulary word for this first part of the story is carry-on. What is a carry-on? If you know, tell us in the comments. If you don't know, I will tell you right now. A carry-on is a piece of luggage or a bag that a passenger can take into the cabin of an airplane. It is typically small enough to fit in the overhead compartment or under the seat. Do you bring a carry-on when you travel by plane? Do you bring a carry-on? Number 3, tickets. What are tickets? Tickets can be paper or electronic documents that grant admission to an event or to a mode or kind of transportation, such as a plane, train, or bus. A ticket can grant you access or admission to a specific location even. Tickets often contain details like the date, time, and seat assignment. So a ticket when you go to the airport and you travel by plane, you need a ticket to get onto the plane. It can also be called a boarding pass. Okay, a boarding pass when you go onto the plane. Okay, next vocabulary word, essentials. What are essentials? They are items that are absolutely necessary or indispensable for a particular purpose or situation. In the context of travel, Essentials refer to the fundamental items required for a trip, such as clothing, toiletries, and important documents. Okay, so when you go traveling, do you bring essentials with you? What could essentials be? Essentials could be money, right? You definitely need some money, right? Clothing, yeah. Documents like your passport or your driver's license or anything else that you really need. It's necessary. Oh, Sabrina has a comment for us. Hello, Sabrina. Hi, everyone. Hope you are doing well. I'm really tied up right now, but I'll watch it later on the reply and leave my examples. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Sabrina. Have a great day. Thank you for your comment. Okay, next vocabulary word. Travel-sized toiletries. What are travel-sized toiletries? Well, travel-sized means that they are small enough to bring with you for when you travel. The airlines may not even accept certain bottles of liquid if they are not small enough, right? So you need to bring travel-sized bottles. But let's read the definition. It says, small-sized personal care products designed for travel convenience. These items, such as shampoo, toothpaste, and lotion, adhere to the Transportation Security Administration, or the TSA, guidelines for liquids in carry-on luggage. So, toiletries are these items like shampoo, soap, toothpaste, lotion, okay? Those are the things that you might use when you go to the bathroom or when you want to take care of your skin or your body. Those are toiletries. Do you bring toiletries with you when you go traveling by plane? If you bring them in your carry-on bag, you need to make sure that they are travel-sized, small enough. If they are too big, the airline or the TSA, actually, the Transportation Security Administration, they will take away your items if they are not small enough. Okay. Oh, Karen has a comment. I bought a set of 4 travel-sized toiletries for my trip. Thank you for your wonderful comment, Karen. Good. Next vocabulary word, itinerary. What is an itinerary? An itinerary is a detailed plan or schedule outlining the events, activities, and arrangements for a specific period, especially concerning travel. It includes information on destinations, dates, times, and accommodations. So, an itinerary is basically what you will do or what you will see on your trip. It is a schedule for your trip. Where will you go? When will you go there? Who will you go with? It is a schedule for your trip. Travel insurance. What is travel insurance? Do you pay for travel insurance when you go traveling? Travel insurance is a type of insurance coverage that provides financial protection against unexpected events or emergencies during travel. It may cover trip cancellations, medical emergencies, lost baggage, and other unforeseen circumstances. Travel insurance offers peace of mind for travelers. So, if you get sick and you can't go on your trip, travel insurance may help you to get your money back for the plane tickets, as an example. Or if you are away on your trip and something bad happens. Maybe you lose your luggage, you lose your bag. Travel insurance might help you to get some money back. Do you use travel insurance? Let us know in the comments. Thank you. Okay. Next part of the story. Are you excited to read the next part of the story? Taxi to the airport. Our international flight is in a few hours. Let's get a taxi to the airport. Sounds like a plan. I'll call one right away. With bags in hand, Sarah and Michael got a taxi to take them to the airport. During the ride, they confirmed the destination with the driver and discussed their excitement about the upcoming trip. We're headed to JFK Airport. Any shortcuts to beat the traffic? I know a few. I'll make sure to get you there on time. As they approached the airport, they noticed electronic signs with real-time traffic updates, allowing the driver to choose the fastest route. How long have you been driving taxis? Any interesting stories? Oh, many. I've met people from all walks of life. Let me tell you about a passenger who left a suitcase full of souvenirs. We had to chase him down. Okay, now we have some more vocabulary words for this second part of the story. Are you ready? International flight. What is an international flight? A flight that travels outside of the country. International flights may require passengers to go through customs and immigration. Have you ever taken an international flight that went outside of your country? Have you ever had to pass through customs and immigration? Tell us in the comments, please. Shortcuts. What are shortcuts? A shortcut or shortcuts are alternative, quicker routes that can be taken to reach a destination faster than the usual or conventional path. In travel, shortcuts are often used to avoid traffic or reduce travel time. Have you ever taken a shortcut to get to your destination faster? Tell us in the comments. A shortcut is a faster way to get to your destination. Number 3. Real-time traffic updates. Real-time traffic updates are up-to-the-minute information about the current state of road conditions, traffic jams, and potential delays. Real-time traffic updates are valuable for travelers as they provide immediate insights into the traffic situation, allowing for adjustments to travel plans. So, if you are driving to the airport and you see a sign and it tells you down the road there is a car accident and you cannot go, you must take an alternate route, you must take another way. That is a real-time traffic update. What will that help you do? It will help you to take another way so that you can get to the airport on time. In your city, do you see real-time traffic updates on the side of the road? Tell us in the comments. Karen says, real-time traffic updates are very useful to plan my driving route in advance. Wow, that's an excellent sentence, Karen. Very good. Thank you so much. Okay. Souvenirs is the next vocabulary word. What are souvenirs? Items or mementos that are purchased or collected by individuals during their travels to remember a specific place or experience. What may some souvenirs be? Common examples include keychains, postcards, local crafts, and clothing. Souvenirs are typically brought back home or given to others as gifts. Do you like to buy souvenirs when you go somewhere on a trip? Maybe you buy a keychain that says the name of the place that you visited. That's a souvenir. There are many kinds of souvenirs, right? Many different kinds of items, so that you can always remember your time on your trip in that place that you visited. Okay. At the airport, here's the third part of our story. At the airport. Let's head to the check-in counter first to get our boarding passes for the international flight. Agreed. And don't forget to take out your laptop for the security check. Upon arrival at the airport, Sarah and Michael navigated through the terminal, following the signs to the check-in counter for international flights. They engaged in a brief conversation with a fellow traveler, sharing experiences and exchanging travel tips. Excuse me, have you been to New York before? Any must-see places? Yes, it's an incredible city. You must visit Central Park and Times Square. Thanks for the tips. We'll make sure to check those out. At the security checkpoint, they efficiently passed through the metal detectors. However, a security officer asked Sarah to step aside for a bag check. The security officer says, "Ma'am, it seems there's an irregularity with your laptop. I'll need to take a closer look." After a quick inspection, they determined it was a false alarm, likely due to the laptop's unique design. So we have some more vocabulary words for this third part of the story. Number 1, check-in counter. What is that? The check-in counter is a designated area at an airport where passengers can register for their flights, obtain boarding passes or tickets, and check in their luggage. So, when you go to the airport, you need to go to the check-in counter of the airline that you purchased the tickets from. And at the check-in counter, they will help you register so that you can board the plane with your boarding pass. They will also take your luggage at the check-in counter. They will take your luggage, not your carry-on bag. No, they won't take that. They will take your checked-in bag, your checked bag they will take. If you have any experiences about the check-in counter, let us know in the comments. Number 2, boarding passes. They are official documents issued to passengers during the check-in process. Boarding passes contain essential information such as the passenger's name, flight details, seat assignment, and boarding gate. They grant access to the aircraft. A boarding pass is your ticket to get onto the plane. Security check. The process at airports where passengers and their belongings are screened, are checked, to ensure compliance with safety regulations. This includes passing through metal detectors, having carry-on items scanned by X-ray machines, and adhering to specific security protocols. Sometimes at the security check, you will need to remove your shoes, or remove your belt, or remove other items that are made of metal. Have you ever passed through the security check? Tell us what your experience was like, please. Was it pleasant, or were you nervous? Were the people friendly at the security check, or were they unfriendly? Let us know in the comments. Number 4, terminal. What is a terminal at the airport? The terminal is the main building or facility at an airport where passengers arrive, depart, and connect between flights. Terminals house various amenities such as check-in counters, security checkpoints, gates, and baggage claim areas. Yes, so many things are inside of a terminal at the airport, right? And the gate is where you will board the plane. There are many gates inside of one terminal. And the gate that you need to go to board the plane is located on your boarding pass. How many gates are in the terminal at the airport you usually go to? Sometimes there are more than one terminal. And inside of each terminal, there are many gates because there are many planes at many airports, right? In a city that is very small, sometimes there may only be one terminal and maybe 2 gates. One time I went to Colombia and I was visiting some friends that live in a very rural area in the mountains of Colombia. The airport that I went to, I think it only had one terminal and one gate. It was very small. Okay, next vocabulary word, bag check. What is a bag check? A procedure conducted by airport security to inspect the contents of a passenger's luggage. This is done to ensure compliance with safety regulations and to detect any prohibited items. Has the airport security ever done a bag check on your bag? Have they ever checked your bag? How did that go? Did they find something that violated the safety regulations? Did they detect any prohibited items in your bag? What about the person who did the inspection? Were they kind to you? Let us know in the comments, please. SoCal Vibe, welcome to the live stream, SoCal. How are you today? So, no one has ever done a bag check on your bag, SoCal? Wow, that's great. I'm happy for you. Okay, number 6, inspection. What is an inspection? It's like a check, right? It's a security check. Sometimes that is the meaning of an inspection. In the context of travel, inspection may refer to the thorough examination of luggage, documents, or other items by airport security or relevant authorities. So, they can even do an inspection of your documents. Has anyone ever inspected your documents at the airport? Let us know in the comments. We have some more comments here. SoCal Vibe says, some were mean, some were nice. I lived in LA before. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Karen says, sometimes they are not kind. Yeah, you are right. Sometimes these people at the airport security, sometimes they are not kind. Actually, I think most times, in my experience, most times they are not kind. They are unfriendly. And it makes me feel like I just want to get out of the airport already. Next vocabulary word, false alarm. What is a false alarm? A situation in which an alarm or warning is triggered, like an alarm, right? Indicating a potential issue or threat. But upon investigation, upon inspection, it is found to be a mistake or a situation without actual danger. A false alarm is usually a good thing, right? Nobody likes a dangerous situation, no. Nobody likes a threat. Do you? It's good when you find out that it was a false alarm. Nothing to be worried about, right? Okay. Experience on the plane. This is part 4 of the story, I think. Experience on the plane. I'm so glad we got window seats for the international flight. The view is amazing. And look at all the movie options for the in-flight entertainment. Time will fly by. Once on the plane, Sarah and Michael found their seats and settled in for the international journey. During the flight, they indulged in the diverse in-flight entertainment from movies to music. The cabin crew, with their warm smiles, assisted passengers, enhancing the overall travel experience. Do you mind if I squeeze past to get to the restroom? Sure, says the passenger. Sure, go ahead. Enjoy your trip. The flight attendant says, can I get you anything to drink or a snack? I'll have a coffee, thank you, says Michael. As they stowed their carry-ons in the overhead compartment, they marveled at the spaciousness of the plane. Sarah even struck up a conversation with a fellow passenger, learning about their travel experiences and gaining more insights into New York. Before we consider the vocabulary, let me just read the comments. SoCal says, fake smile. Do you think that some flight attendants put a fake smile on? Coffee, please. Yeah, coffee. It's a good drink, right? Okay, vocabulary. Number 1. What is in-flight entertainment? Entertainment options provided to passengers during a flight. This can include movies, music, games, and other activities accessible through the aircraft's entertainment system. When you fly by plane, or when you travel by plane, do you enjoy the in-flight entertainment options that the airline makes available to you? Or maybe you prefer to fly with an airline that does not offer you any entertainment. They don't offer you any in-flight entertainment. What do you prefer? What is your favorite form of in-flight entertainment? Let us know in the comments. Number 2, Settle in. What does it mean to settle in on a flight? The process of getting comfortable, and arranging oneself in a specific space, such as a seat on an airplane. Passengers settle in for a journey by adjusting their seats, organizing belongings, and preparing for the flight. I'm so happy that I am settled in now. After I stowed my carry-on in the overhead compartment, after I put my seatbelt on, and after I started my movie, I feel settled in to the flight. What do you like to do to feel settled in when you are on a flight, or when you are a passenger on a train? What do you do to feel settled in? We have some comments here. SoCal says that he or she barely watches any of the movies or in-flight entertainment options. Karen says that she likes to watch movies in a long flight. I agree with you, Karen. When you watch a movie on a long flight, the movie seems to go by very quickly, and that makes the flight go by very quickly, right? And you'll be off the plane before you know it. Okay. SoCal says that he or she enjoys a blanket on a flight to feel comfortable and settled in. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, SoCal. Okay, cabin crew. What is the cabin crew? The team. The cabin crew is the team of individuals or people responsible for the operation and services provided on an aircraft. Cabin crew members include flight attendants who assist passengers, ensure safety, and deliver in-flight services. So, a cabin crew, a crew is like a team, and this even includes the pilot himself, or the pilots. They are part of the, or is it the cabin? Actually, no. In the cabin, I think it may only be the flight attendants. Okay, so the pilots are in the cockpit of the plane. That's a different part of the plane. We have another comment here. Okay, SoCal is a female. Thank you. Number 4, squeeze past. What does squeeze past mean? To maneuver, to move in a strategic way through a narrow space, often by gently moving past obstacles or other people. Have you ever had to squeeze past somebody, or squeeze past 2 walls that were very tight together? In the context of the story, a passenger might need to squeeze past others to reach the restroom, for example. So it can be very tight on a plane, right? You might have to squeeze past people to get to the restroom. True? Number 5, stow. What does stow mean? To securely store or place items, typically luggage or belongings, in a designated location. Passengers stow their carry-on items in overhead compartments during a flight. Do you stow your carry-on over your head in the compartment? Or do you prefer to stow your bag underneath the seat that is in front of you? Number 6, overhead compartment. The overhead compartment is the storage compartment located above passenger seats in an aircraft. These compartments are used for stowing carry-on luggage during the flight. Number 7, strike up a conversation. Do you like to strike up a conversation while you are on a flight or on a plane? To initiate and begin a conversation with someone, often in a friendly and informal manner. Passengers may strike up conversations with fellow travelers during a journey, sharing experiences or getting to know each other. Sometimes I feel a little bit shy to strike up a conversation on a plane or on a train. What about you? Maybe you are very friendly and outgoing. Do you find it easy to strike up a conversation? I don't find it easy many times. Reaching the Airbnb. Now we are going to read the final part of our story. Reaching the Airbnb. Do you use Airbnb when you travel so that you can find a place to stay? Do you choose your accommodations to be Airbnbs, or do you prefer to find accommodation in a hotel? What do you prefer? Sarah says, our luggage should be on the carousel. Let's grab it and get a taxi to the Airbnb. I can't wait to see the city, says Michael. Upon landing, Sarah and Michael patiently waited at the carousel for their luggage. As they retrieved their belongings, they noticed a sign indicating a weight limit for checked luggage. Michael, did you check the weight limit for our luggage? We don't want to incur extra fees. Good point. I think it was 50 pounds per bag. Let me double check. They had a moment of concern as Michael confirmed the weight limit on his phone. We're good, Sarah. Our bags are well within the limit. Once outside, they hailed another taxi, and during the ride, the driver shared local recommendations for places to eat and hidden gems to explore. This is going to be an amazing trip, Michael. Absolutely, Sarah. Let the adventure begin. Sarah and Michael's journey was filled with anticipation, discovery, and cultural immersion. Their careful preparation, effective communication, and interactions with fellow passengers, taxi drivers, check-in agents, security, and flight attendants made the trip smooth and enjoyable, showcasing the importance of language skills in navigating new experiences in an English-speaking country. Now we can talk about the vocabulary. Number 1, carousel. Oh, we have some comments first. Okay, Starry Night, welcome to the live class. I like to store my carry-on luggage in the seat in front of me, Starry Night says. Wow, that's great. Thanks for telling us. What is a carousel? A moving conveyor belt or rotating mechanism at an airport where checked luggage is delivered to passengers after a flight. Passengers retrieve their bags from the carousel in the baggage claim area. Do you know what the carousel is? How easy is it for you to find your luggage on the carousel or on the conveyor belt? How easy is it for you? Do you have difficulty sometimes finding your bag? Or can you spot your bag very easily? Oh, we have, SoCal Vibe says sushi on a conveyor belt. Yeah, you're right. That's funny, right? At sushi restaurants, I think sometimes they have like a moving conveyor belt. That's funny, right? Weight limit, number 2. Oh, SoCal says, I always get nervous when I was in a carousel. Okay, so when you have been on a carousel, like with the horses, like that, the horses that go up and down, and the carousel goes around and around. Yeah, that's a carousel too. Okay, weight limit number 2, the maximum allowed weight for a specific item, often relevant to luggage or cargo. What is the weight limit of the airline that you like to use? Airlines may set weight limits for checked and carry-on luggage to ensure safety and efficiency during flights. I have never experienced a weight limit being set for a carry-on. I have not experienced a weight limit being set for a carry-on. But I have experienced weight limits being set for checked bags. Usually, I think it's 50 pounds, right? Number 3, incur extra fees. What does that mean? To incur. It means to be subject to. If you incur extra fees, that means that you are subject to extra fees or additional charges or costs. In the context of travel, exceeding weight limits for luggage or violating specific airline policies may result in passengers incurring or being subject to extra fees or charges. Have you ever incurred an extra fee? What did you do wrong? Tell us in the comments. Did you exceed the weight limit for your bag? Is that why you incurred an extra fee? Tell us in the comments. Number 4, hail. What does hail mean? Well, hail in this context, it means to attract the attention of or call for a service, such as a taxi, by signaling or gesturing. Passengers often hail taxis at airports or on the street by raising their hand to indicate they need a ride. Taxi, taxi, come here, I need a ride. What are you doing? You are hailing the taxi. You're calling the taxi. Have you ever had to call or hail a taxi? Tell us in the comments, please. Wow, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you for your wonderful comments. We learned so many vocabulary words with the help of this story, right? About Sarah and Michael. We learned so many different vocabulary words and expressions. If you enjoyed this live class, please tell me in the comments. And also, please let me know, what do you want to see in the next live stream? What topic do you want to learn about? Maybe I can help you, right? I would love to help you and to make a video that you want to see. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful night or a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next class. Bye-bye.